Hey everybody, lots of people ask me how much it costs to live here. So I thought what I'll do is I'll just share the cost of groceries. Um, One of the things that you can't do when you live in the US or Canada is to work it back to rands or to your local currency because, then it will just blow your mind. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys what it costs here and then you let me know how much different it is to where you are. All right, here we go. Firstly, bread. Oh, these were all of these were taken at Safeway, which is our local grocery store. It's a little bit like it's up here in Vancouver, and it's a little bit like I guess a Spar back home or a Woolworths. It's not at the same level as Woolworths, but quite a cool little grocery store. So firstly, we look at bread. Now this is the bread that they bake there, and it ranges anywhere from $1.99 to $3.99 for a seed loaf. If you buy the long-lasting bread, the main bakeries, the bread that comes in from major bakeries, they're about $2.50 a loaf to $3 a loaf. Now this is Canadian. Um, Yeah, so bread, I mean, I don't think it's that expensive. I don't know what a bread costs back home, but what's this? This is roughly 22 Rand a loaf for the 199, and for this one it's about 45 Rand. I guess it's a little bit more than South Africa, yes. Let's have a look at some of the other stuff. Next, we've got fruit, strawberries. Let me go back there. Strawberries. Now, we all do love strawberries. And they go for around $4 a packet. That's about, what's it, 48 Rand in Canadian at the moment, and that's about half a kilo, so it's about 100 Rand a kilo. On special, this is organic strawberries though, and up there we've got other berries at $4.50 a packet. Raspberries. Anyway, so that gives you an idea of the berries. Let's have a look at we've got cakes. Sorry, my photographs aren't that in order. I was just walking through the shop and looking at things. Cakes, birthday cakes, like everywhere else, about $19 a cake. And then you've got some that are $20 a cake, $22 a cake. Yeah, I must say it's not the most appetizing cakes altogether. What's that one? 36. This one is $79 for that one with the little kitty ears. I don't know how that works, but anyway, that's very expensive for a cake if you ask me. But we're not cake eaters, so it doesn't matter that much. Other fruits, oranges. One thing you do get here is huge varieties, which is really cool. This is navel oranges, $2.50. Let's have a look at what it is. $2.50 per. The one thing that you got to look out for here is that they tend to either quote in pounds, ounces, or kilos. So you can't just look at the price because you could get a very, very bad surprise. Like this one, for instance, is $5.49 a kilo. It's $2.49 for a pound or something like that. And then we've got the limes, 69 cents each. Lemons, $1.29 each, and this is the same as the others. Alright, let's have a look. What do we got here? Apples. It's weird, kids sometimes they love things and then they stop loving them. Now my daughter loves apples again, so we eat apples. Let's have a look. What do we got? $3 per pound. Okay, so what's that? That's times 2.2, so that's $6.60 per kilo. That's that's fairly expensive if you ask me. $6.60 per kilo. What's that? That's about. We can quickly ask Google. 6.6 CAD to ZAR. It's about 80 Rand a kilo. I guess it's not that bad. All right, let's have a look at what else. More apples. This is more like there's a lot of organic stuff in the stores here as well. So you will notice that there's plenty of organic stuff. Apples, $3.49, but now this is again, $7.69 per kilo, so it's $3.49 per pound. $2.99. Yeah, quite a nice variety. Obviously makes it difficult to decide what you want. Potatoes. I mean, we all eat potatoes, I'm pretty sure of that. Let's have a look at this. Potatoes. $5.99, $6 for 2.2 kilos. $5 for 2.27 kilos. $5 for 2.27 kilos. I mean, that doesn't sound too bad. In rands, that's like 70 rand. It's like 35 bucks a kilo, 70 rand a bag. What do we got here? Tomatoes, yay, cucumbers, also one of our staple food groups. Tomatoes, hot-house large, so these are all grown in hothouses. $3.99 per pound, $8.80 per kilo, so that's about just, I guess, around 8.8. Let's see, it's 106 rand a kilo. These little ones are a little bit cheaper, the Romas, and this one is also $8.80 per kilo. Let's have a look at this. What do we have here? Cucumbers, mini cucumbers, $5. Oh, yeah, $5 a pack. Little tomatoes, $3.50 each. Jeez. Not sure how much that works out. Let's see if we can zoom in and see. Can't see. Well, it's 284, so it's $14 a pound for the little tomatoes. A kilo, not a pound. Yeah, pounds, kilos. It's all over the place. Right. What else? That's the tomatoes. Already got the pear. What do we have here? Oh, onions. Definitely something we all use. Hey, where did you go? Onions. I took these photos yesterday while walking through the store. Onions, $5.99 for a 1.3 kilo bag. $1.99 for bananas up there. $6.99 each for a bag of, what's this? Potatoes in the middle of the onions. All right, well, there you go. $1.99 per pound, so that's $4.50 per kilo. And then these are sweet potatoes, I guess. Yeah, what do we got here? Sweet potatoes, $7.50 for 1.36 kilos. Yeah, so, you know, let's go over to the other groceries. This is all the sauces. Now, there's a crap load of different mayonnaises, but the good old Cross and Blackwell you don't get here. You don't get the tangy mayonnaise, which is really sad. But we drive all the way to the South African store and go buy it there. So you got lots of mayonnaises. They go from $2.80 to $5.50. Yeah, and they've got lots of specials and little coupons and things going on. If you buy one, you get another, and there's always stuff like that going on. So sometimes it's quite hard to actually figure out the exact prices. What else have we got here? $2.99, buy two or more, and it's only $2. Now, this is all the other sauces. Zesty, Italian, Thousand Isles, ranch. Connor loves the ranch dressing because he eats it with carrots, which I guess is better than eating sweets. What else? Oh, tomato sauce, ketchup, as it's called here. South Africa, we love our tomato sauce, but we don't get the good old all gold here either, which is really sad because the Heinz ketchup is just not exactly the same, although you get used to it pretty quickly and it's not bad at all. $8 for a, what size is that? $8. Oh, that's the organic one. Normal ones are about $5 for a bottle, 750 ml. So it's not too bad, I don't think. Right, let's have a look at the next thing. Mustards. I don't know how many of you love mustard, so I do. $4.50. I feel like this is very much on par with what we pay in South Africa. I mean, if you take 4.5, that's 54 Rand for one of these little bottles, and I feel like in South Africa they might actually be very much on par. Would love it if you'd let me know. All right, let's go on to the next one. This is some of the other sauces, barbecue sauces and other fancy sauces. I think I took this picture just to show you guys what's available. Yeah, you do have quite a variety here. Next, we got eggs. Let's see. Eggs. Of course, this is the one place where there's lots of organic and free range and you name it. And then also you get the egg whites. Thick sliced bacon, $25 for a pack. I don't know how big it is, I can't see there. Okay, so eggs is anywhere from about $2.99, $2.29 to up to $7 for 12. This is the large size organic free range eggs, $7.75. This is the large $3.35, just normal eggs. And that gives you an idea. I mean, this is also free range, not organic certified, $5.35. And that's the normal eggs, but that's 18. No, it's also, yep, that's 18 eggs, $5.25. So, you know, depending on what you want to do, $6.42 for 30, but that's the bleached white eggs, which is apparently not good for you. So yeah, that gives you an idea of eggs. We eat a lot of eggs. Cheeses. Who does not like cheese? Let's see. You've got all the funky. This is not the funky cheeses. This is just the normal ones. 3 for $10. Oh, that's like cheese strips. Sorry. Here's into the actual cheeses, the Cracker Barrels and the extra cheddar. It's $4.49 if you buy one and $3.99 if you buy two or more. $7.99. Doesn't tell us how big it is. Oh, there we go. 450 grams. They're all about the same. So it's about $10, $12 to $15 a kilo. What's that? $15 a kilo. At the moment, it's about 182 Rand a kilo. I guess that might be a little bit more than expensive than South Africa. Who knows? $8.99. Oh, there we go. There's the bigger blocks. That's a little cheaper. $8.99, $8.99. I guess these are about a kilo. Can't see that clearly. I really thought my photography was better than this. Anyway, so that's the cheeses. Next, we've got the butters or the margarines. We use mostly butter, but let's see. Yeah, of course, you also get lots of vegan stuff and lots of salt-free stuff. That's kind of weird. Grass-fed butter, $6.99 for 250 grams. $9.99 for 250 grams. Those are all the grass-fed organics. Then you've got the normal butters, $4 for, I guess it's also 250 grams. Yeah, there you go. And then you've got the margarines and the butter spreads and everything. We don't really use that, which is $12 for a tub. $8, $4 over here for these. $6.49. Okay. Let's see, what do we got next? Oh, very important, ice cream. We do tend to eat ice cream. And I know that you get to the little Haagen-Dazs in South Africa, so it's easy to compare. Let's see what the Haagen-Dazs costs here. It is $5 on special, but they normally have a special on them. And these are the little tubs. It's not a pint, it's the smaller ones, I think. Can't really see nicely, can we? Interesting. And then there's, of course, there's a crap load of different ice creams. Oh, and you know the thing that we don't get here that I really miss? A good old ice cap. You know that chocolate or caramel sauce that you pour over your ice cream and it hardens and it's nice and sweet and it feels like eating a chocolate? They don't have that here. They've got all kinds of other weird sundae syrups and syrups, but it's mostly just syrup. And then you've got your dairy-free peanut butter and jam. Wow, dairy-free peanut butter and jam ice cream. Sounds interesting. Although, I don't know about the dairy-free part of it. Yeah, anyway, that's the ice creams. Then we go to the milks. This is one thing that's weird in Canada. You don't get 2% in normal milk. You get like 0%, 1%, 2%, and 3.25%. Those are the options for milk. And then you get under the organic milks, you get the one that's got nothing. But the one that's probably 3.25% is probably the one that is, we buy that one. It's like the most cream in it. I don't believe that you need to drink skimmed milk. That's just silly in my opinion. But anyway, it's $5 a gallon. Here we go, $5 a gallon. They all cost about the same, whether it's the 0%, 1%, 2%, or 3.25%. And then chocolate milk. They've got these giant chocolate milks, which Connor loves. I mean, that kid drinks milk like a machine at the moment. I think he's growing again. Crazy. Anyway, then we have the pastas. Who does not like a good pasta? Hey, back to pasta. Let's have it. What am I doing here? All right, let's zoom in. Maybe that should fix it. So it's about $1.99, $2 for a normal pasta to $3 for a normal pack. And then you've got the screws and all the different kinds. And then, they run specials, $1.49. I mean, pasta is quite a staple diet, I guess, amongst most people. I think these you get in South Africa. I can't remember. We did get them in America. Yeah, they are $2.49 for, 454 grams. $2.99 for 340 grams. This is the gluten-free stuff. Patina, Ozo, Capellini, Catellini, Fettuccini. Now I'm hungry. All right. Well, these are the pastas. These are the pastas. Row 3 for $4.98. Okay, so they've got a 3 for $5 basically. Lots of specials going on. Let's have a look at what else we got here. All right, rices. Oh, that's something that you also get an enormous. I don't specifically remember my rice shopping back in South Africa, but I was quite amazed by the range that you get here. It's like all different types and kinds, and it's just like crazy. $5 for a kilo. Then we've got the basmati rice. $9 for 900 grams. And then you've got all of these others, long sushi rice, basmati blanc. It's about $8, $9, $10 a kilo. Then you've got the jasmine rice, $13 for 1.6 kilos. Belinda likes the jasmine. And then you've got the long grain, $4.79. Okay, that's a little cheaper for 2 kilos. And then you've got the giant rices, 8 kilos for $20. And what's that one? $16 for 8 kilos. And then $11 for 8 kilos. Basmati, $17 for 8 kilos. Apparently people eat a lot of rice here because they always have these giant ones that you can buy. Next, let's have a look at pasta sauces. We eat a lot of pasta. This is just mainly the Classicos. Looks like I didn't take the best photo to give you a great overview. Lots of different pasta sauces. They go for about $4 a bottle. But this one specifically at Walmart, you can get 5 for $10, so $2 a pop. There's also specials going on all the time. You got to look around and hunt for it if you want, you know. Um, and then yeah, you know, it's about $5, $6 a meal. That's just spaghetti. I don't know what that's doing. Hence, that's the puree, and I didn't get the price. It looks like homemade Parmesan, sago, and Romano sauce, 5.78. Okay, let's move on. Pastas. I mean pastas when I'm talking about cereals. Good old Rice Krispies. $5.49 for 285 gram. But everything here's got a little bit of less sugar. See, sugar-wise, 3 grams of sugar. They take out a bunch of sugar. And another one that we all know, good old Kellogg's cornflakes. They go at $5 for a pack. How much is it? 760. That's the big packs. Hey, come back here. Those are the big packs. The one thing I miss here is Wheat Bix. They've got all this other wheat things that are just, you know, they just kind of suck. Anyway. All right, coffees. Nescafe. Let's see who all knows the coffees that we like. Nescafe Gold, $6.49 for a pack. That is about 80 South African rands. I think we are pretty much on par with South Africa there. I would love to hear your input on that. And then you've got the Tim Hortons, and you know, there's a bunch of different types of coffees. We really don't do the coffee mates or coffee creamers. We have good old Nesquik's chocolate milk here. I don't know what the hell they're doing with the coffees though. And then there's a bunch of other coffees. This is just the shot of the Insta coffees. There's actually quite some really cool other coffees. Did I take a photo? Yep. Safeway doesn't have such a great variety. Some of these stores have got like shelves full of different coffee. This seems to be one that people love here. Kicking Horse. It's got all these weird names though. Me, on the other hand, I like a good old vanilla coffee or a caramel coffee, which I guess is probably sacrilege when you talk to real coffee drinkers. But for me, that's nice. I enjoy it. All right, let's see what else. Oh, juices. Let's see. You've got all the box juices, $5.29 for a liter. Then you've got the bottles here, $5.49. I think that's like 1.5 liters roughly. And then you've got the gallons, which is $3.99. So it's not too bad. Next, spices. That's the one thing that you need to rediscover, because none of our old South African spices are available here. You kind of have to taste and try everything. We actually like the chicken spice and that, but there's also a mango chili chicken spice that's really nice. Anyway, spices, that's fairly expensive. I mean, $7, $6, $7, $8 a bottle. Alright, next, olive oils, the oil lovers. I guess that's pretty much about the same. $8 a bottle, $9 a bottle, $10 for grapeseed oil, extra virgin $10, $10. I don't think there's that much between this and the prices in South Africa. Canola oil, vegetable oil. You get a difference, quite a different range of oils here apparently. Coconut oil. Anyway, about $10 a bottle. Jams. Need to eat some jams. $2.49 a bottle. $3 for Nutella. What else we got here? Cheese whiz. What's that? Like spreading cheese. It's like $3 each on special. Normally $7. Peanut butter is $4.99 for a little bottle. My photography skills let me down there a little bit, it looks like. Peanut butter, 100%, $4.49 a bottle, $4.99 a bottle. I mean, this is generally the same size of bottles that we get back in SA. Next. Oh yeah, I needed to show you this. Now this is the US and Canadian answer to biltong. Jack Link's beef nuggets and jerky, and they just generally suck, man. They're not nearly as nice as a good old biltong. They've got these weird flavors, teriyaki and all kinds of other things. And the original is also not that great. Let's see what it costs. It's $6.49 for 80 grams. I mean, that is crazy. Let's see how much it is. 78 rand for 80 grams. So it's like 800 rand a kilo. Yeah, hence, except for the fact that they don't really taste great. That's why we don't eat them, because it's just crazily expensive. You cannot afford to buy yourself any of these. Not that you'd want to, because they really aren't that nice. This is funny, really funny actually. Anyway, I mean, how hard could it be to just salt and pepper it properly and add a bit of coriander? But anyway, apparently you can't. Beef jerky, $5.99. Yeah, that's about the prices. It's very expensive. Chips, we got the normal Lay's, $3.79 for a pack. Angelique was so happy when we got here because they actually have ketchup chips, tomato sauce chips. In the US, she could not find that. They didn't have that. You get Lay's and you get all the normal stuff here. And there's a few other different ones that we tried and that they like. Cool drinks, Coke, staple, yeah, everybody buys lots of Cokes here, and generally you buy the little cans. We don't buy, in South Africa we tended to buy 2-liter bottles and just use it like that, but here the cans always seem cheaper. It's like, this is actually quite expensive. It's like $7 for 12 cans. If you go to any of the other stores, the Walmarts and places like that, you could generally get it like $10 for 24 cans, or sometimes $10 for 36 cans. So, and you know, that's not a bad price. Well, I guess I'm getting too used to it. Let's see, what's the big bottles here? It's $3 for 2 liters. Maybe I should actually go and do the calculation at some stage. But anyway, the cans are just so much easier. It's like thirsty, you grab a can and off you go. What, 3 cans is about a liter, so 12 cans is about 4 liters, so $6 for a 2 liter, or $7 for a 4 liter. $3 for a 2 liter or $7 for a 4 liter. Yeah, works out about the same. Okay, let's see. So that's cold drinks. Then we've got normal Pringle chips, $3 a tube. So gives you an idea of that. Toilet paper. We all need toilet paper. $11 for 24. Super soft. Let's see. There's some others. Extra plush. $6.99 for, what's that? Also 24. I think these are all 24. $10 for 24. And then you've got the Royale and Charmin. Luckily, there's no shortages anymore. $11 for 24, $20 for 48. Yeah, is it? Right, now we get to some of the other stuff. Yeah, they sell a lot of hummus and dips and things like that. It's really cool. Let's see, what do we got here? Some of these taste amazing. And some of them don't. $5 each if you buy 2 or more. Here we go. Salsa, guacamole, a whole lot of stuff. Alright. And then we've got the salamis. Great salamis. This is quite cool. We've got $4.29 per 100 gram. That's $42. So this is actually could be very, don't know how this, but if I remember correct, the stuff that you buy from the counter in South Africa is also fairly cheap, fairly expensive. What's that? That's 4.29. It's 50 rands, 500 rand a kilo for the salami. And then you've got the roast beefs and turkey breasts. There's a lot of turkey. Yeah, I think that's pretty much on par as well. It's another picture of the same fridge, apparently. And then you've got the more funky cheeses. Let's see what we got here. They're slightly more expensive. $10, $2.65. This is now the local cheeseworks and the goat's cheeses and the blue cheeses and all of those. There's a little cheese platter for $13 that you can try some stuff. And then you've got some of the dips and things that go with the cheeses up there. I love cheese. Here's all the spreading cheeses and cottage cheeses and stuff. Mozzarella, $13.49. Bothwell, $9.49. Look, the thing is, you can always find an expensive thing if you want. Feta, $11. That's actually quite expensive, I guess. You can always find expensive stuff. I mean, that's the crazy thing. Here you can have, like, you can find really expensive stuff. These are the little goat's cheeses. Almost $11 for one of those tiny little things. I mean, that's fairly expensive. Yeah, so you can find the expensive stuff, but you can always find cheaper stuff if you just shop around a little bit. It's a better shot of the cheese counter, the other cheese counter. Havarti, $6.49 for a piece, $6.99, $10, $11, $6.99. I wouldn't know how these compare because I actually don't know what most of these cheeses are. Anyway. Right, now the packaged meats. I know you get these in the Spar as well. 125 gram for $7. Now these are generally expensive. I mean, if you want expensive stuff, you go and buy ham and stuff like this. This is like the local brand. I guess this is like the house brand in South Africa. The Compliments brand for everything. $6.29 for a couple of 100 grams. Sandwich cheeses, processed cheeses. Anyway, now we come to the fun part, the meat. Look at this. This is where you got to be very careful because they tend to sometimes price in kilos, and then some of them they just throw in in pounds just to screw with you. So $26.43 for a kilo for beef stir fry. This is Canadian beef. $15 a kilo for stewing chunks. $15 a kilo. What's that? 15. It's 182 rand a kilo. I think that's a little bit more expensive than South Africa. And this is now not organic or anything. This is just, you know, just a good old normal beef, although it is Canadian beef. 17.61 a kilo, 22 a kilo. Let's see, there's some more. $50 a kilo. Ribeye grilling steak. Holy shit. Oh, I know that's expensive. I mean, that's like 600 rand a kilo. Goodness gracious. $50 a kilo. Yeah, you're not going to be grilling that steak. Better get it perfectly right. What do we got here? $44 a kilo. $44 a kilo. $20 per pound. See, that's what I'm talking about. They cup at $20. You think, oh, 20 a kilo. That's not too bad for the steak, but it's actually 20 a pound. So it's $44 a kilo. Then we have another look here. This is stewing cube links. Now this is the cheaper beef. What do we got? 37. Oh, it's not the cheaper. $22 a kilo. $26 a kilo. It was like fairly expensive. I bought some of the chunks that I used to cut up for biltong, and I paid $11 a kilo for that, which was a little bit more expensive than I'm used to, because normally I get it for $8 a kilo for sirloin. They call it, roast. Oh. $5.99 per pound for stewing cubes links, so that's $13 a kilo. Alright, what do we got here? Bacons. Oh my god, that's the one thing. The bacon here has got so much fat on it. It's crazy. Although Canada is a little better than the US, but in the US, the bacon was like ridiculous. It had like a crap load of fat in it. $6.99 for a packet. $5.99. Here we go. A kilo. $8 a kilo. It's not that expensive. Pork seems to be fairly cheap here, but I mean, it's just fat. It's crazy. We don't eat that much bacon purely because it's got so much fat in it. They've got the Canadian bacon, those little ones over there, the round ones, that's got a lot less fat in it, but it's also fairly a lot more expensive. Of course, then you also have the good old bison meat here. You get it almost everywhere. Bison, $10. What's that? It works out to, it doesn't say. Bison steak, $11.99 for 226 gram bison fillet. 226 gram, that's also $40 a kilo. And then that's a couple of lost lamb chops there, but I mean, it's like $17 a kilo. It's actually cheaper than some of the beef. Wow. But it's, I mean, this is literally the extent of the lamb in the store. There's like a couple of chops and one roast. It's not big here, although it's bigger than in the US, I guess. Then, of course, we live in the salmon capital of the world, isn't it? It's just up the road here. But still, salmon is very expensive, $30 a kilo on average. They make all these little salmon dips and things, but I mean, I don't know, I've never developed a taste for that. $30 a kilo, $30 a kilo. So fish is also not cheap, unfortunately. Of course, this is where you go when you want to really pay for the meat. These prices that you see here, that's all per pound. So, I mean, that goes to $62 a kilo for ribeye. Yeah, $17. That's just all per pound. So you can times it by 2.2 to get to the actual price. And then why is this one picture sideways? This has just got some chicken and everything in it, and pork, but I think there's a better picture. Let's move on. Chicken, here we go. $2 off, $2.99 a pound for chicken thighs, $2.99 a pound for legs. The chicken breasts, what do we got here? $20 a kilo. That's fairly expensive, I think. And if you've got pork on the side here, pork is probably the cheapest meat you can get here. It's about $11 a kilo for pork fillet. So yeah, there we go. There's the pork section. What do we got here? $6 for pork steaks. Ribs is a little bit more expensive, $20. And then pork roast, what's that? $10 a kilo. So yeah, pork's not too bad, although I'm not a big pork fan. Then you can buy the box hamburgers. We tend to enjoy these. Kids love them. Make hamburgers at home. They're quite often better than the hamburgers that you get in the stores. $11, $12 for a pack of 8 patties. So that's not too bad. Where did I go? So $12 for a pack of 8 patties. $15 for a pack of 8 patties. That's not too bad. And we've got the mince. Mince, $15 a kilo, $15 a kilo, $15 a kilo. Here we go. $9.90 per kilo. So we eat a lot of pasta, so mince is definitely something that we buy often. Oh, and just inside the Safeway, they've got a Starbucks coffee store, which is quite cool. Not that I buy coffee there ever. Baked beans. Hey, where did you go? Canned foods are about $1.69. I don't know what they cost in South Africa these days. It would be interesting to know. $2.19. I just took some pictures of baked beans, I think, because, you know, sometimes I like beans. Anyway, so that's roughly the prices in South Africa. It's out here in Canada of foods. I hope I gave you a good overview. If there's anything specific you would like to know, just let me know in the comments and I'll take care of it. Yeah, speak to you later. Cheers.